Hello. So I chose the flipped classroom, and I decided to choose this because when we were learning about it, I realized that it's a very good way to increase effective learning as a teacher. So, how will you guys benefit from this topic? Um, I really believed it's transformed teaching. It's really enhanced it. I noticed that a lot of my MSU professors have been leaning towards this topic or this way of teaching because it really helps the students take control of their learning. We also need to evolve with the changes because technology has become a part of our everyday lives and we can't not use it. And it's not just using it, it's how we use it, and it needs to enhance our learning. And I really think the flipped classroom doesn't just take the teaching of the teacher, it enhances it. So we also need to speak our students' language. And I know that a lot of kids these days are better than using technology than I am. So using that, they can really thrive with that. And it also helps the kids take a leadership role and, like I said, take control of their own learning. What if a parent asked you why you were integrating the tool or considering the topic? You asked us to say the pros and cons, and yes, there is some cons of this. Um, I know that some students don't really have motivation to do their homework, so that could come in into completing the videos before class. So that could definitely be a con because if they don't complete them, then they won't know what's going on when we practice them. Um, but the pro that is with that, is if they do complete the video, then we have a lot more hands-on time in the classroom to complete or practice those problems, and so they can master them, and we don't waste time for me just explaining it. So how does it work? I got this from a peer-reviewed article on the CAT library. It says the traditional flipped classroom in this paper refers to the pedagogical design that inverts the teacher's instruction in the classroom out of formal class time and uses class time for students to actively engage in practice and knowledge construction with technology support. So pretty much it is where they watch or learn how to do it online, and then they come into class and we can practice it, we can take quizzes on it, we can do all that to make sure everyone understands it before moving on, instead of learning it in class and then going home and doing the homework by yourself, even though you may not know how to do it. So now we have the teacher's help there with you to practice that. Pros and cons. The pros, it promotes student centered learning and collaboration. So when we are in the classroom, we can collaborate teacher to peer, peer to peer. It definitely helps collaboration. It's more accessible. We have more hands on time. It's more condensed and efficient. Um, so if they learn the material before class, they can come to class with questions and we can practice it. We can apply the topic more. So, like I just said, we can practice the topic in class, and students take control of their learning. The cons, it can create a digital divide. So everyone may not be on the same page if they do not have Wi-Fi or laptops. So I think that this would only really be a good format if we knew that everyone had that accessibility. And then more time spent on screens. We don't want to just be looking at a screen, so we want to make sure that these videos are cut short and are condensed and efficient. So, how does it enhance the teaching and learning process? Like I said before, this instead of the students wasting time listening to the lecture in class, they can read before class or watch the video before class, and then we can practice the information in class. Um, and then I also got the second bullet point from another article, and it says students who learned from the flipped classroom approach found themselves more engaged during the actual class time because I know to myself that if I don't know the topic, I will be engaged to ask questions and make sure that I do know. And then if I do know the topic, I want to practice it and master the topic. And the UDL engagement, they will remain engaged and motivated. And then it has this quote that I just said on the last couple of slides, how they um, considered themselves more engaged than the traditional way. Expression, the benefit of coming to class already knowing the content allows more time to assess and practice and goal set. And then representation, the information can be displayed in multiple means, and it allows the students to come to class already knowing the background knowledge and come prepared. And then how is it how does it support a collaborative learning, positive and active learning, and self-motivation? You can adapt the lesson to meet the needs of your students and fit your activity goals. So, you can make the videos shorter, you can make them more engaging where you have to click on things. You can create positive and active engagement during class when the students already know the material. And then for the online lectures, you can create an incentive for the students to complete them before class. So everyone will be prepared. I don't know exactly how you do that, but that is an idea. And then here are my sources from the peer reviewed articles. Thank you.